Hey friends, check this out. I mean, does anybody else's heart beat fast when you see like killer little seedlings? Look at this. This was a germination test, and what about you? I am thinking that they passed, right? Like 100%. There's two that didn't germinate, or perhaps they just got missed. But these are the rooster peppers. So we grew 3 seeds, custom seeds. This is one of them. And look at this. Are they not blooming amazing? So I was out here doing a head count to get and the other 2 I did. This is Texas plumes, and then that's Jura salmon. And all 3 of those are custom grown seeds that we do. And I always like to germinate them and see what's going on. So friends, I am dropping in because I haven't said much about this over here on social, but we have a store-wide course sale going on right now. All of our courses, Dave Dowling's course, Jenny Love's course, Lenny Larkin's course, all of our courses are 15% off. Courses for farmers, courses for gardeners, long courses, short courses, we have them all. You know, in honor of spring, now's the time, right? So if you can either head to my website, thegardenersworkshop.com, it's at the top of every single page, along with the coupon code, which is SAVE15, you got to use that. Or you can just say course in the comments and we will actually DM you the link. And you know, I am just so reminded, one of the reasons that drove us to do this at this time of the year, I don't know that I remember us ever putting all of the courses on sale before. But because we get so bombarded with questions at this time of the year, and they're all answered. So if you're not familiar, we have schools. I have a school called Basics, Flower Farming School Online, The Basics. Dave Dowling's course, bulbs, perennials, woodies, and more. I mean, Dave's class is truly, this is the time to take it so that you can get prepared to order your stuff in the fall to learn which varieties of tulips. So many sad stories going on right now with people that invested a lot of money in tulips, bought the wrong ones or didn't do things right, and they've had a total loss, and we just feel so bad about that. So Dave's class. And then, oh my gosh, y'all, if you're not following Sunny Meadow Flower Farm, that's Steve and Gretel Adams. They are seasoned veterans, house growers, field growers too, but they grow in like 19 different houses, and you have to follow them. They had 100,000 tulips planted out in the field, plus house stuff. Their stock, you just have to follow them. They're our instructors for growing cut flower crops in greenhouse and hoop houses. Hoop houses and greenhouses. And they're amazing. And so their course, Jenny Love's course, the wedding process, which is all about being a farmer florist. But friends, I'm telling you, the marketing portion of that and the contracts and the pricing equations that she gives you in there, the rest of the course is bonus to that. There's Ellen Frost's growing your business with local sourcing flowers. You know, Ellen Frost is like the dream customer for every flower farmer. She only uses locally grown flowers in her design studio. And she teaches in this class, or it's a school actually, how florists can do that, make the transition and add local in and that whole deal. As well as, I'm just thinking off the top of my head, then we have workshops. Ellen Frost has a preparing to sell to florists. It's $50 normally, $49.95, whatever 15% is off that. So you'll make that back with your first sale. Ellen is a florist. Who better to teach you how to prepare the way? She covers availability lists, pricing, and finding your customer. Lenny Larkin, there's a profitable course. I can't remember the exact name. You'd have thought I'd have printed this out before I came on here. But sorry, y'all. totally going on memory. We have a collectives course by Amelia Ilo, who is the leading authority in collectives and co-ops. She is the founder of Rooted Rooted Farmers. We just have a lot of great courses, and you can comment course here and get the link, or just go to our website. But they're 15% off, but you have to use the coupon SAVE15. And when you get our courses, if you're not familiar, you have immediate access to the entire course content. You have unlimited lifetime access as long as we have internet. And you can know your password, or you can remember your login and password, or get it reset. You have access to your course. So it's like we've created them. We've kind of tweaked them in the most recent years. They're what's called keyword searchable. So that takes them from a class that you sit down and watch to a tool. That means you can keyword search for whatever you're looking for and go right to it in the course. And it's super useful that way. And so I just wanted to highlight it. They're going to be on sale, I think, until the 30th, which is Wednesday. But don't forget to use the coupon. If you comment course, that takes you to the course page on our website, and just peruse through there. Our instructors were handpicked by me. I learned to become a part of this amazing group of flower farmers. And then, of course, there's a cool flower course, y'all. Cool flowers from seed to harvest. I mean, that course, I think it's 35 cool flowers, all video out in the field, seed starting, when to harvest, how to harvest, growing tips. I mean, there's just a lot of great courses. So now's the time to strike. And if you are already one of our school students, you get a family discount when you become a member of our family. Well, this sale is better than your family discount. Family discount's $50 off of our big schools for our anybody that's in our family, in our student pool. For our schools, the discount is like $100, so it's even a better deal. What was the bulb course you talked about earlier? Is that included? The bulb course is Dave Dowling's bulb course. It's Flower Farming School Online, but it's bulbs, perennials, woodies, and more. And if you comment course, we'll DM you the link to go to the page of all the courses, and you just scroll down. And I don't know if you're familiar with Dave Dowling. He is a walking encyclopedia when it comes to growing out in the field and in houses. But his bulb there's I can't remember the numbers. The syllabus, the outline of each course, is on the individual course pages. So you can really see what you're getting and have a little look. And at the bottom of some of the school pages, if you scroll all the way, read all the mess, y'all. There's reviews by students. But if you go all the way to the bottom, oftentimes there's a request a session to be able to have it emailed to you to watch a test session. I know for my course basics, it sends you, I think, the irrigation session. And so you can get a little taste of what it's about. But check it out. And it's just a great time to have it in your back pocket, because you can watch the courses on a phone. We have a phone app, a phone, a tablet, a laptop, or a desktop. And to have it in your back pocket that you can look up something in the moment that you actually need it is pretty dadgum awesome. So I encourage you to check that out, and I didn't want that to get away from everybody. I'll be doing a live Wednesday night, I think, talking more about the courses and more information. But the course pages are packed with everything you need to know. The syllabus, which is the outline, the money-back guarantee, student reviews, and all that good stuff. And can't recommend them enough. They're all seasoned, great teachers, amazing flower farmers. But the reason they got tapped to do courses with us is because of their great teaching. They have a teacher heart. And that makes a really big difference, y'all. And we spill all the beans. That is, one of the biggest myths out there about flower farmers is that there's too many of them. Well, it may look like to you like there's too many of them if you look at the numbers in social media groups. But friends, We're talking about professional working flower farmers. We need more professional flower farmers, not more dabblers that are uneducated, that don't price properly, don't grow top quality. I'm done holding back anymore. The biggest problem our industry faces right now is so many people that just jump in and start doing it without any knowledge base or training. I just can't think of what other business people would do that in. But it's really easy to slide from a gardener into a flower farmer, so people think. And it just really hurts the industry. So I'm here to tell you, and Dave Down will second me on this, there is not enough professional flower farmers. So now's your chance, 15% off. Check it out. Comment course if you want a DM, or just go to thegardenersworkshop.com. It's at the top of every page, and we would love to see you inside one of our schools or our workshops. And if you're not sure, ask on social media about the Gardener's Workshop courses and see what people say. All right, friends, that's all I came on here to say. And really just to I just can't stop showing off these peppers. These are rooster peppers. This is a cut flower variety pepper. You can find it on our website. We custom grow the seed for that, as well as Texas plumes and Jura salmon coxcomb, which none of those are readily available. And you can find them at the Gardener's Workshop inside our shop, y'all. All right, friends, till we meet again. Ciao.